to our second set. But since there were intended to have some remarks tonight about jazz, I'm just going to sit in and I just want to say a few words about Edward Kennedy, Duke Ellington, before we continue, because his band, along with Count Basie's and then way below them Cab Calloway's, are the inspiration for this band. Some people are wondering what was so great about Duke Ellington. On the surface, he was a formidable pianist and one of the most prolific composers to ever live, with over 1,000 songs and compositions to his credit. But that's not what made Miles Davis say, "I think one day every musician in the world should get down on their knees and thank Duke Ellington." It wasn't his piano playing, it wasn't his compositional ability. Rather, it was that he created, along with other people of the era, a new way of making music. A way of making music that gave the players freedom. They weren't so much compositions as musical algorithms that he created to fit his exact cast of characters. And one of the tidbits that Ellington scholars like to bring up is that on most scores it says first trumpet, second trumpet, third trumpet, on down through the band. On Ellington's scores, it says the individual names of the musicians: Cat Anderson, Cootie Williams, Ray Nance, Johnny Hodges. And let me just pause after saying the name Johnny Hodges, because there was no more lyrical musician ever on this earth besides Johnny Hodges, who was the lead alto player, and you might say the lead singer, in a sense, of the Duke Ellington band. So that's just a few thoughts about Duke Ellington. His son, Mercer Ellington, who worked with him most of his life, wrote a wonderful book along with Stanley Dance about Duke that I can recommend. Duke Ellington wrote a book called Music Is My Mistress. Since Duke is gone and not collecting royalties from that book, you might want to skip that book, because Duke Ellington was a consummate diplomat, and he wrote all kinds of nice things about other musicians in that book, but did not reveal a whole bunch about himself. However, his music reveals his incredible creativity. This month is Jazz Appreciation Month, and they're featuring as the center artist Billy Strayhorn, who was known as Duke Ellington's right, W-R-I-T-E, hand man. Duke Ellington didn't write Take the A Train, Billy Strayhorn did. But Duke Ellington gets credit for it, and in my opinion, that's right and proper, because Duke Ellington discovered Billy Strayhorn, took him out of the shadows, nurtured him, and helped him turn into the artist that he was. So we're going to open with just a tiny little bit of our opening number, because this is something that I usually tell the band is magical. And this is from way back in 1928. Anybody here remember 1928? The Queen Mother. We're going to give you just a little coda of the Mooche.